Nations.
There's a look at one of the most iconic sports venues in the lower 48. Built back in 1957 under the title of City Stadium. We are at Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Tennessee Titans taking on the Green Bay Packers. It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. They start the drive with Peterson. And he'll work this forward for about 3 and second down. You look at this Packers defense. They were terrific a week ago in the win over the Lions.
And what I saw on film was nearly an unstoppable pass rush. They had 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries. So now do you just max protect on offense, keep everyone in, and run 1 or 2 receiver routes to make sure your quarterback stays up? We'll soon find out.
Come on. Hands on, ladies. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 3. Buffalo 18. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Ready?
To throw is Ward. And that's caught inside the 35. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. A big play there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Titans have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms, because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
The extra point by Sly is up and good, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Joey Sly taking on Tennessee.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line. 12, and the Packers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Here we go, son. Red, blue, 32.
Here's Love. That one to Reed, and it is caught on the dive. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Green.
Working out of the gun. Love. He finds his man. Complete. That's Reed. So 5 yards here. 5 on the play. And that'll bring up 2nd down. The Packers are 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind, it certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate the always tough NFL.
Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5.
Down. Yellow, 43. Ready.
They'll run with the former LSU Tiger. And he'll push forward to the 37, gain of 2. Here's 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
On play action. Love to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Set, hut. 22 near black 40. Edo blue. Claws red.
To throw now. Here's Love. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. You talk about this Titan defense. They find themselves just a couple of spots outside of the top 10 defending the pass, number 12 in the league.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Ready? Black ultra. Steel black. Fuse yellow. Ready.
Now Love. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Titans are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it's a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
Ready.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got him the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And they spent all week in practice and meetings talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts them down in the minds of their opponents. As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Here now 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line.
Right, here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
From the gun, it's again to Peterson. And he'll pick up about 3 there up to the 43.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Here is 3rd and 5.
Panther 11, Panther 11, 6, Warriors 17.
From the shotgun, it's Ward. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
A really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
Cowboy 80.
Again, Peterson. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on 3rd down.
Here we go.
From the gun, Ward. That's complete to DK. That is going to be a yard short. Needed 4, but got 3.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the first down. Now to be 4th and short.
From here, this would have been a 48-yarder, but no, they're going to go for it.
Let's go. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Now, how about this? They'll change it at the line. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. On 4th down, on is the veteran, Joey Sly for the Titans field goal. On the left hash, this from 48 yards. Sly able to put this one through. And that will extend their lead even further. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned the team's down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it at a high level.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
They'll run with Allen. And this will be a Packers first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
Well, Jerry Sneed up to make the play defensively. Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5.
Down. Grip, yellow, 22. Slide through. Hut, hut.
Love now. They'll complete this one to Watson. Here comes 3rd and about a foot.
97.
3rd down.
Ready?
And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
And what a weapon to have when you can use your quarterback as a short yardage runner and pick up first downs.
Ready. Red, 38, red, cycle. White, white. Ready.
Off the play fake, Love. He'll go over the middle to Reed, complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a first down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Allen. And he's going to take this one down to the 25. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
They keep it on the ground. Allen again. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
One advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
This ball nearly intercepted. Oh, once-in-a-season chance for the big fella, but he couldn't corral it. 4th down, straight ahead.
Ready, set. Here we go. Blue, fury, yellow.
Love looking to throw it. And he is caught. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Now 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Here we go. Yellow, 43. Claws red. 6. Steel, black. Blasters, 6. Stripe, stripe. Hut, hut.
Love. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Titans are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
And when a team advances as far as they did, got over the 50-yard line, don't you think that drive deserved a better ending? I think he needs to get with his coaches on the sidelines, make some immediate adjustments, and that's what you do. You don't wait. You do it from series to series, because drives like that end with a turnover, that's multiple times they picked him off already in this opening half.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. Ward. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go street.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. The Packers bringing in an extra member of the secondary here to try for the third down stop.
19, Charger, 19. Let's go. Ready.
Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Play action now. Ward. He'll find his man on the comeback round. Complete. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Come on. Cowboy 80. 19 tight. 60 Bobcat. 60 Maverick.
Ward now working out of the gun. Oh, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And his these guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really, it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
The kick by Lutz is good. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the third quarter.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
This is a game, Charles, it's been fairly starved for offense. Really not much in that first half. We'll see if they can get something going here as we look toward the third quarter.
And not just a chance to finally get a little more offense going, but to erase that small deficit they currently trailed by. I think they'd send a pretty powerful message to the opposite sideline if they drive it right down the field coming out of the half. You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Green jack. Red cycle. Blaster 6. Set cut.
Throwing. Love. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Brings up a third
We saw
down.
this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass.
Red. Jet black. Jet black. White. White. Light blue. Set.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. They will throw again here with Jordan Love. They complete once again to Watson. It'll go as a gain of 4. And it'll be 2nd down.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Ready?
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And for the right side here, it's Allen. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And it's 3rd and 4 now.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Fight 6. Claws red. Drill green. Steel black. Ready?
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
This would have been a 54-yard boot had they tried a field goal, but they will not try a field goal. They're going for it.
Red, 38. Green Jack. Red, cycle. Check, smash. Check, huh?
To the air again, Love. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Christian Watson with career touchdown number 75. And the Packers take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Will Lutz on for the point after. And he'll put it through, and that evens us up at 10 apiece. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 45 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
They'll send the tight end in motion. They run again on first down. Peterson to about the 40-yard line.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Second down and 6 now. They run again with Peterson. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And the Packers pick it up. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. And now after coughing up the football, serious concerns on that sideline. Their defense surrenders the tying touchdown to start the third quarter, and now the offense follows that up by committing the turnover.
And I think you're sensing the exact same thing that I'm sensing, that the energy, much different here in the second half. We talk about it a lot, but you can feel it kind of rippling through the stadium, and it's affecting the players.
Black Ultra. Drill green. Edo blue. Hut.
They got the fumble recovery. Now here's Love to pass. And this is taken in at the 5. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Christian Watson with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Packers have scored again in this third quarter. This time to move out in front.
touchdown. Lutz to kick it off. And a good-looking return set up here. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They're looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. That's their first time getting to the quarterback, sack number 1. And, you know, they had 5 last week, I'm remembering.
And you have to find a way to slow down the pass rush, not necessarily with just protecting your quarterback, but you show them a lot of different looks, and they did that in the first half. You know, different angles, different things to slow down the speed. They got to him here in the second half. Now they got to come up with a counter to that and maybe do something different.
And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Chigakonkwo, 65 yards. And the Titans are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
The extra point by Sly is up and good. And that will level the playing field at 17 all. 17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. Now it's Ellington to return. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
Yeah, really with I should probably start a head, boy, because I got all the heads, boy. All that Drake, you got to chill. I be on my little
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive,
He's got it! Hit the 15! Yeah, they're going to have this all the way down deep into Tennessee territory.
It's a gain of 67 yards. That's good for the Packers. First down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Trouble, 38.
A throw left side. It's hauled in by Golden. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Matthew Golden, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Packers have moved out in front here in the final minute of the third quarter. So the celebration in the end zone, but meanwhile we do have an injured player. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
this drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field. Picked up by Nate Hobbs. And the Packers are going to take over at their own 41.
Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
Following the interception, Love. Now he's going to step up and run. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
He's starting to fall into the category of not fair, because when he's on target throwing the ball, he's dangerous. But when you add in his ability to make plays with his feet, almost impossible.
Well, yeah, exactly. They've had trouble stopping him in the secondary. This time they've got the great coverage. Oh, he can run too. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Green jack. Set punt. Black ultra. Strike 2. Blaster. 6. Stay.
Here's Love. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Second and 10.
Let's go.
Back to throw. Love. That's taken in by Watson. Now he's into the clear again. Touchdown, Packers. Christian Watson, 47 yards. And the Packers are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. What's good on the extra point? And the lead now up to 14.
Packers 31, Titans 17.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready, set.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. A great play there. 65 yards. And the Titans have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. So that's a really big play here in the fourth quarter. And don't look now, they're right back in this game.
Did it feel to you, as it did to me, that maybe they were a little bit soft in what they were lining up with on defense? Almost like they were protecting the lead rather than trying to make a play.
And now that lead is down to just one score. So a big two-point conversion attempt forthcoming for the Titans.
Buffalo 18.
Now they send the tight end in motion left. They'll try and throw for it. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. To throw now. Here's Love. Throw left side complete. That's McLaughlin. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
10 black. Green jack. Drill green. White, white. Hut, hut.
Play action this time with Love. Throwing left side, and Watson has it. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Blaster, stick. Ready.
Now Love. Short throw, he's got Kraft. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football.
Let's go now. Blue, 32.
On the handoff, McLaughlin. Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing, in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
Right back to him on first down. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
I think as a running back in this spot, you have to understand there's not going to be a whole lot of room to run. And in this case, ball protection takes precedent over trying to make something happen.
Black 40.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. Second and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run.
Claws red. Set.
That is intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Titans are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. I'm surprised with the lead in a one-score game this late. They're even putting the ball in the air in that situation.
Almost makes me feel like the head coach might be second-guessing himself by not clicking on and saying, all we're doing is running it here. But give credit to the guys on defense. They made a play that they absolutely had to have to give themselves a chance to be in this game.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
Yes, down by a touchdown. They needed a big play here quickly, and they got one. And now, plenty of time. No need to panic, but you do need to move quickly.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's first and 10 now. They run over center with Peterson. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. This is first and 10. He'll look to throw. They'll try and set up the screen to ETN.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 26-yard line.
Here comes second down.
Come on, 19 tight, 19, back to 60, back. Second 19.
First carry for the Clemson man, Travis Etienne.
And remember, field goal does them no good in this situation.
You got to think they should be taking some shots for the end zone soon. Back to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Titans first down as he'll be marked down a yard or two past the marker following a gain of 6.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
They come up now on 2nd and 2.
Back to the ground, Peterson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock.
The Lambeau faithful making as much noise as they can. It's 3rd down.
He's back to throw. And this is caught. He's got it for a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, it's all going to come down to a 2-point conversion.
We'll break down the touchdown later. It's 2-point conversion time. Go to your script, pick your play, and go for it.
Listen to this crowd now. Their guys need a stop on this 2-point conversion. They'll look to throw. And they don't get it. It's incomplete. They got the touchdown, could not, however, get the 2-point conversion to cap it. And they're still down by a pair. So 15 ticks remaining as they line up for the onside kick. And do the Titans get this? Yes, Tennessee football. A field goal will do it for them. They got the onside kick that they needed here. We'll see if they can do the rest.
Some teams are just not comfortable waiting to see what happens. Some teams like to force the action. That's exactly what we saw with this onside kick.
Here's 1st and 10.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, 65. Hey, check that, street. 18, 5 in. 19, Lions, Warriors, 70.
Back to throw. From left side, it's complete. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Here's 1st down.
Ready. 70 Lions. Panther 11.
They'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open. open, complete. And now they're going to get the timeout. A huge play, has him in field goal range with a chance to win. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. So on is their kicker, and it's down to this. 2 seconds on the clock. This for the win. And it is good. He splits the uprights on the chip shot. And the Titans are going to win the football game. That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the fourth quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because